Hello, this is Casey Stubbs from Winner's Edge Trading, and I'm going to be doing the weekly review of the currency pairs in Forex. Okay, well, let's start with the euro dollar. Okay, this is a daily chart on the euro dollar. Now you can see that we have gone down a good portion, and we currently hit new lows on Friday around the 135 level, and the pair has bounced off of those lows. So now we are waiting for a either bounce back or further downward moves. As this pair has moved down for such a long period of time and such a steep drop, we could be expecting to see a pullback at any time. You can see here the trend line I drew. It's a possibility for this pair to bounce from these levels to test the trend line, or also the previous resistance level, which would be here, or another resistance level, which would be around here. Because remember, we are looking to short, but the pair will not continue to fall down forever, and trading always moves in waves. So let's be looking to enter short on a pullback. So I would be looking to enter short around the 138 level, and if it continues to move up after that, around the 140 level, 14,000. Alright, next we'll take a look at the US dollar Canadian. Now you can see that we had a very large run up. It went up to about 108, or actually, rather, let me check it, 107.60, 107.80, and we have hit a steep downward move here and off of those highs. Now the price here is slowing down. It attempted to move back up, but it didn't make it. So right here we're watching for this move to continue to drop further down or bounce at these levels and move up to test these highs. So currently we're in a channel and we have no true trend established. You can see the channel that I've drawn right here. So we are currently moving down. So from this point we could see consolidation. We could see the pair move back down to this level, or we could see it move back up to this level. So the way I would play this is I would watch the current levels and see which way the pair breaks, and after that look for bounces of the setup resistance and support levels. Okay, next will be the Great British Pound Dollar. The pound dollar had a steep fall, and right now we are currently hovering in a consolidation area. This could be a symbol of a price pause. Sometimes the market will, when it's gaining a lot of steam, it will pause before continuing on its way. However, there is no direction at this time. We are currently pausing for 5 days in a very tight range. The range that we are currently in is in the 157 to the 155 area. It's a 200 pip range. To determine the trend on this pair, we will have to see the price break out of this current range. Next, the Australian dollar. Australian dollar has had a long downward move, and it went and bounced up against this 200 moving average, and now it moved back up and it's hitting the 20 moving average on a daily chart. You can see that it stopped at the 200, and it also stopped at this previous support at 85.94. That is a very strong level. So if this pair will continue to move downward, it has to break this key support level. I would watch for a bounce off of this level. And right now we are currently at a resistance point of the 20 period moving average, and we also have another resistance point up here where we had a triple top range. So currently we are also in a very wide trading range for this pair as well. The euro yen. We have discussed previously that the euro yen broke through key support around the 127 level. You can see where it broke down and it dropped significantly. Ever since that point, it has been in a tight consolidation range waiting for further confirmation. The range that we have right now is between 120 and 124. So that is an area that we will be watching. If it breaks the 124.25 level to the upside, you could look for it to target the 127 area again. US dollar Japan. Well, we can see here that the US dollar Japan is currently in a downward trend. It bunched up against the 200 period moving average and it stopped, and then it broke down. Now currently we are bumping up against the trend line, a downward moving trend line. We have support right here at 87.33, and we have additional support at 85.55. I would look for this pair to bounce off of this trend line and continue moving down to seek new lows. And the last pair that we will, oh, never mind, there's two more. There is the Great British Pound Yen. It's very similar to the Euro Yen in the fact that and the Great British Pound Dollar is that it's made a drop and now we're in a consolidation range. We have a strong support level right here at 137.60, 138.22 rather. It previously dropped a very strong support level at 140. So we're currently in a tight range, and it's between 142 and 138. So I would watch for the pair to break out of this range to be a confirmation of the type of direction that is going. In the meantime, you can range trade in between this range while it's consolidating. And lastly, the US dollar Swiss franc. US dollar Swiss franc has moved up dramatically from the 101 level right here in the past, since the early January. It moved up and it's now testing 108. It bounced off the highs at 108 and dropped down. We have kind of a double top here forming. We have some support right here around the 200 moving average. I would look for it to go in around the 105 area off of a bounce off of this, and at that point it could stop there and consolidate or continue to move higher. Well, that has been your weekly review of the currency pairs from Winner's Edge Trading. This is Casey Stubbs. Thank you, and if you have any questions, please contact me from winnersedgetrading.com or send me an email at caseystubbs@gmail.com. Thank you, and have a great trading week.